Today's Wednesday, April 3rd. This is 1613 Bedford in Rahway. This is just for the scope of work, so I'm going to kind of fly right through this. We have two air conditioners. They're both R22 systems. They're both older. That one's from 2003. That one's even way older. They're going to end up being replaced. We're going to be power washing the house. You'll just see it's just dirty all the way around. The fence here, the retaining wall does lean over a little bit. It's probably going to be a home inspection issue, but it is what it is. But you really notice that it's tilting over because of the fence posts here. So we're going to do a new top bar here. We're going to reset the posts so that they're not leaning. So therefore this looks more nice and straight, and you won't notice that as much. When we go into the basement, you'll see we're going to do a new service on the house. We have to redo some of the landscape mulch over here. We just have the border right here. We got to kind of clean this up. There was just some rocks, but we can do the mulch on this side over here. The roof is an architectural shingle. It seems to be in good condition. The gutters are a little bit dinged and dented, but we're just going to deal with it. We're going to add some extenders at the bottom. The front steps, unfortunately, they have a lot of cement work that's been done here. We have to replace some of the slabs anyway. Specifically this one here. You see how far it's separated, and then this one that's broken. So we got to kind of take the railing off. While we do that, we're just going to try to get some bricks that we can redo the fronts here. We have the top of the awning there. We're going to have to power wash the whole house. We'll get that one really clean. That's so dirty we may actually have to repaint that. We got to do a new light fixture. We got a new garage door coming here. We'll get the downspout extensions over here. This side here, we're just going to do some new mulch. We're going to take out this shrub because you just see how it's just really butchered everywhere. And then we're going to take that little one out there. We'll do new shrubs, and we'll clean up all this, these little blocks. Back here for the pavers, when we power wash, we're going to get all the grass. We'll scrape all the stuff out here. We'll spray the weed killer down here. It's a nice patio. This storm door is going to get replaced. We're going to leave that existing back door. We're going to clean up all the trim. We're going to do new weather strip ceilings on there. We need to get a new chimney cap on there. The top of it clearly has blown off. We'll pick up any of the branches that has fallen here. Unfortunately, with all the leaves, you don't get grass that grows well back here. The railings we will paint. We'll give them a new light fixture. On the front door, we're going to put a new handle on here, a locking mechanism. We're going to clean up the saddle. We're going to do new stripping around the door. The front door, though, we're going to keep. We'll sand it down and we're going to paint it because it's good condition. All the doors in the house here are flat panel doors. They also have the clam trim, so we're just going to leave these the way they are. But we'll change up all the hinges, all the handles everywhere. We're going to make sure we have shelving, new rods, nice metal white ones. When we walk into the house, we have the hardwood floor here. This is a split level house. We're going to add some recessed lights in this room just because it's the living room. We have to open up the ceiling here to do a repair to the shower on the second floor master. The bay window, we're going to build 2 screens for here. We're going to paint everything. It'll be fine. This wall right here we're going to knock down. It'll come right to, I think, like right here. But this will be knocked down so you can see into the dining room and the kitchen. This floor is already elevated. You see it's probably about a good 1.5 inches up. But we're going to pop out the tile because this tile's just really god-awful ugly. But what we're going to do is when we knock this wall down, we're going to continue the hardwood floor, and we're going to continue it all the way over there. We're just going to have to move the returns. The paneling here is going to come down in this over here in this room, and we'll have sheetrock. What we propose to do is I'm going to take this window out. I want to move it over here, and we're going to add a double window here. We're going to pull some more light in. The reason that we want to do that is because you have a really good view of the river and the trees in the park. It's actually really nice. So we want to be able to see that right when we come in from the front door, so you'll be able to see right out the window. In the kitchen here, we have a header. So what we're going to do, there's a little wall right here. We're going to put the fridge here. We're going to continue with an L-shaped counter in this kitchen. But we are going to put a 5-foot island here so we can sit 4 people. We're going to hang a pendant light down here. These 2 windows though should be replaced. They're in poor condition. None of the mechanisms work on this window. And if we're doing a brand new kitchen, you'll be able to see out your back patio, and then you get to see some more good views of the park. A consideration if you want to do, instead of doing a window, ow, I just hit my head on that chandelier. Instead of putting a window here, since we have 2 double windows there, the stove is going to stay in the same position. Maybe we do a window over there to pull some more light in. I think that'll be more work, so this will be cheaper, easier, and faster, especially that I can repurpose this window. But anyway, so island here, stove. We're going to keep the sink in the same area. The dishwasher could go here, the fridge will go here, and the microwave will be up here somewhere. We're going to keep the 4-inch recessed lights. We just got to move the locations of them. In the dining room, we're just going to add a new chandelier. This one is just oh, is this the good one? Yeah, this one is not the rusty one, so we can actually repurpose that. So when we come into the house, we go down the stairs. We're going to clean this up here so it doesn't have a door jamb, because this was made just for a door. We want this to be nice and clean, seamless going downstairs. These stairs we're going to refinish, but here this is a concrete slab. So in this room here and this little back sun porch, we're going to do the vinyl plank flooring. This is just concrete here, but what we're going to do is to make this like a usable room and not make it seem so cold and whatever. We're going to put sheetrock, and we'll make this nice and square over. So this can be like a little rec room, a game room, something for the kids. There's a couple doors that we will replace. The garage, we're gonna do the epoxy on the floor. We're gonna do the 2-part one. That's where it's like the epoxy, the clear coat, and you got those little sprinkle things everywhere. The garage door is gonna get replaced. We do have to check all the electric because there's a lot of wires. I don't really know what the heck this timer is even for. But you'll see like how they ran these wires externally, because this wire right here goes for that light fixture outside. We can't leave it just sitting there like that. Going down the stairs, we're going to add the vinyl plank on these stairs as well. And we'll add some risers on the back here, so it'll be vinyl plank on this riser, vinyl plank on this tread, and we'll just have to put a transition strip, like a corner piece there. Give you a view of the basement. So we have the opening here. What I want to do is take this wall. We're going to come straight. There'll be a door over here to have access to the water meter, and then there'll be some storage right there. But this will give us a nice square basement. We're going to take this metal trunk right here, because right now it's like a little in the way, and I want to push it over to the side more, because when we do our ceilings, this is just going to be too much in the way. Because even this elbow right here, we can actually come by and suck it closer to the wall. We just got to move a little bit of plumbing. What will happen over here is we're going to build a wall this way, and we'll have a door in this section right here, so it can swing open for the laundry room area. Right off of this lolly column, we're going to build another wall. So we're going to come straight, and then we're going to go on an angle with a door right here. The reason we want the door right here is so that we can access the furnace and the hot water heater, and it's not really part of the laundry room. That part will just be painted floor, but we'll still make this vinyl plank so it looks nice and finished. These walls will be unfinished though. They'll be nice and clean and painted. We have to go around. We have I think like 5 or 6 of the old gas valves that are going to have to be changed. We got to make sure we have proper outlets, GFIs, all that fun stuff around here. The hot water heater looks in good condition. It's from 2013, I think. Yeah, 2013. So it's only 6 years old. It's kind of the end of their life, but it looks in good condition. So maybe we just leave it, try to save the money. This furnace is probably going to have to be replaced anyway. The one up in the attic actually looks newer and good, but we're going to send the HVAC guy in here to check all those out. If we change the air conditions on the outside, we will have to also change the coil on the furnace upstairs, because the current AC is an R22 system. It needs to be 410. This bathroom has got like this blue kind of tile on it on the floor. What I'm suggesting we do is save the vanity, we save the toilet, and we just take everything else out and we go new. We'll get a new shower diverter, get rid of the old 4x4 tile. If we want, we could glaze the tub, so maybe we don't need a permit for that. But get the tile off the walls here. We'll put this a flat door just so it matches every other door. And we'll add an exhaust fan in here. But it's really just take everything out and redo it. This is just the closet here. This bedroom, we're gonna just sheetrock on top of this 12 by 12 acoustic tile ceiling. We don't need to put a ceiling fan back there. We can save the money because I have air conditioning. We can just put a light fixture. All the vent covers that are all dirty, all these things will be changed. The windows are fairly good. I think just a couple of them needed some work. We'll make sure that we have all the shelving and rods in every bathroom. All filters will be changed, all covers will be changed. Same thing, flush mount, a little nicer than that one. Non-grounded outlets, we'll make sure all that stuff is taken care of. Going up the stairs, so we have the living room, we come up the stairs, there's 2 bedrooms on this floor, bathroom, and then we go up to the master. So the master, we're going to rip out all the carpet. We have these casement windows. These are really nice, the Anderson windows. But to make everything consistent throughout the house, we're going to paint all the trim here so it's nice and clean and white. This is what I wanted, a double window downstairs in the living room or in the dining room, so that you get this kind of view. So this one has 2 double windows, so you get to see all that, which I think is a really nice feature. We'll fix up all the holes throughout on the walls where there's nails. This one, I was thinking, because this is the master, that we add the recessed lights in here. We should probably leave the ceiling fan. The reason being, this is a really large room, and there's 1 vent up there, 2 vents up there. It might be nice to keep the ceiling fan. The closet, we're going to keep the same kind of system that's in here. We'll keep the same boards, but we'll get rid of all these little black spots here so it doesn't look bad when we're done. It'll look nice and clean, as always. This is the master bathroom. I propose that we actually leave this bathroom the way it is. We're just going to update it a little bit. We're going to leave the toilet. We can change the supply line there, change the scutch nice and clean. This vanity looks kind of nice, but we can tell it's not brand new. We're going to take all these faces off. So we'll take the screws out. We're going to paint this. It'll look really nice when we're done because it's got a nice countertop. We're going to make sure that the countertop is closer to the wall. We got to do some customizing underneath. It does look like we have a little staining here. We might be able to sand that out. We'll do a new light fixture. The mirror we're going to keep. The tiles we're going to keep, even though we got this little blue tile once in a while. The shower door we're going to keep as well. All this stuff is going to get steam cleaned, but we are going to take all the grout and the caulk out from the bottom. All this will be steam cleaned out, all these spots here. We're going to have to change all the shower heads because they're too grimy. So we'll change all that. We'll get a new faceplate over here. We have 2 tiles down here that we're going to have to replace, but they have this little bullshit plastic, like water. It does fucking nothing really. But we're going to reseal all that. There's no support on the bottom of this. This is why we're going to open the ceiling underneath, and we're going to put window spray foam on here so it's nice and strong. We're going to get rid of the shelving that's whatever from like 1970. We'll put some new fresh stuff in here. Paint the doors, new vent cover. I'm not thrilled about the floor of the tile floor here. However, for this bathroom, for once, I think that we can put a minimal amount of money into that bathroom. We have a second closet in here throughout this section right here. This is part of the, one of the attics. There's an attic over here, and there's an attic up to the other side. You get through the master bedroom or master closet. But this furnace here looks newer. That's why when we change the air conditioner, we're gonna have to change this part of the coil. But as long as the HVAC guy says it's good to go, we're good to go on that one. Unfortunately, changing the coil does cost some money. We'll check that the thermostats are working because they don't seem to be. All outlets, all switches will be changed. We already put these smoke detectors up for the CO, so we're going to take them all down, plus the fire extinguisher, and we will save that. Again, all the stuff we're going to save, the vanity, this fixture is good. That light fixture is actually rusted, and we're not going to keep it. But the toilets, any of the other stuff we're going to save, we will put in the garage and secure it. I think that was everything for the scope of work. So we'll just check out the kitchen again. Just to remind you, we're going to do an L-shaped kitchen. We have the fridge, the microwave will go on the top. We'll pull the dishwasher out a little bit because it's too close to the sink. A corner sink. Stove will be about in the same location. We'll put a nice stainless steel hood over there. We're going to do an island over here with a pendant light hanging down. That makes this very spacious over here. It's a great kitchen dining room combo. And this wall we're going to open so we can see right through. And when you come into the front of the house, you'll be able to see right through the double window we'll put here. And this window here. So we're going to shine a lot of light in the house. That'll be great. First floor here we'll have the recessed lights plus the master bath or bedroom.